I be ducking these the more.
Hi again, everyone, with Jeff Van Gundy. Mike. Able to pull up, gets it to go. He's shooting 42% from the field this season.
Look at the eyes. That shot fake looks just like his normal shot. That's why the defender had to buy.
Oh, an authoritative dunk. And here's the replay with another look at that tremendous play.
Their opponent.
Screen set nicely. At the rim, knocks it down for two. The Sixers down by 5. And here's another look at that solid finish at the rim.
What a job they have done.
Keeping some fires, unable to flip it in. Gets to the rim, it's good, and one. And it's on to the free throw line. One shot to complete the three-point play.
Terrific concentration to finish the shot and now shoot a free throw.
Shot clock says 12 to the basket, and he'll get to shoot a free throw tonight for the first time in the game as he tries to complete the three-point play. And here's another look at that spectacular play. Hits the free throw, three-point play, and he curls in. Nobody near him, takes the three, nails it from downtown on the catch and shoot.
What a beautiful stroke, right down the heart of the basket. Big time three.
Slams it home for two.
And that kind of dunk makes an impression, Mike. He's letting people know he's down there. To the basket, get an easy opportunity, reward your hard work on defense.
And here's another look at that solid finish at the rim. Porzingis turned away. What a block.
This is one of the great defensive performances I've seen in a while. The number of shot blocks and really range shot blocks where he's coming from a long ways away to challenge shots at the basket and right on the block. Tremendous effort.
To the rim. The Sixers, a strong finish on the hustle play. And here's another look at that amazing dunk. Well worth the replay.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice, good defense, good offense. Good offense won out that time.
Oh, sensational move. Loses the defender, puts him on the floor. Pretty crossover, setting up the shot from Emmanuel Mudiay.
Easy. That's easy basketball right there. Keeping the game simple, wide open.
And it's broken up. Goes for the three-pointer. Nails it from downtown. And here's another look at that three-pointer.
I like that transition three. It's open. It's hard to guard. Front, hold your ground, or do you slide out of the way? Who's got basketball courage?
Bang! Huge three-pointer.
That's a thing of beauty right there. The three-point shot, nothing but net.
There's the pick. Who says it's not a contact sport? What a screen. Gets to the rim. And Joel Embiid with a nice shot for two. And here's the replay with another look at that great finish at the rim.
And throughout this game, his score
Won't go. And time is up here as they lose to the New York Knicks by a score of 108 to 100.
Game one is important, but it's even more critical to bounce back and be ready in game two to try to even this series at 1-1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports.
The Knicks got the win in a nail-biter. It was quite a display from long range, and I can't imagine the opposing coach was very happy with how it turned out for them. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the New York Knicks. The 76ers must be devastated after such a close loss.
Sure, it's great they shot so well from three, but none of that really matters when your team has one more loss to show for it.
Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Player of the game.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Really impressed me with the way he redirected shots. Watching him block shots was only slightly more fun than watching how his teammates were reacting to them.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1. Quick decision and gets rid of it. All right, let's see that one again. Ball comes loose. It's a turnover off the deflected pass. And here's the replay with another look at that great finish at the rim. Ibaka on the drive. Throws it up from deep in the corner. Knocks down the three-pointer off the quick release. And here's another look at that three-pointer.
I love when teams share the ball. You learned everything you needed and finish with an emphatic dunk.
And the ball is stolen. Puts it down.
It's close game. Don't pull your foot off the gas pedal and start to play conservative. Keep pushing the ball, looking for seams. In this case, he did. He attacked the rim.
Puts it up from three-point land. Hits the three. He's 2 for 4 from 3 tonight.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball.
Walker's choosing the screen, looking to get free. Takes the three. Knocks it down.
I like the decision there. Rise up and shoot it. Made 3 from straight on.
Gets into the paint. Knocks it down. 3-point game. And here's another look at that spectacular play. Off the mark. And this one is in the books as they lose to the Knicks by a score of 98 to 88.
You can't think about being down 2 games to nothing. What you have to think about is let's play one great game 3 and try to get back into the series.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA.
The Knicks almost let this one get away from them, but they managed to get the victory.
And of course, I've got to mention how many times they scored from beyond the arc. They were so confident with the 3 ball. and it was instrumental to their success. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the New York Knicks. The 76ers are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss.
And as you can see, it doesn't matter how many threes you hit if you don't follow it up on the defensive end of the floor.
What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Player of the game.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball, it looked like he was playing with kids in high school. And here we have a look at the shot chart. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1. Excellent screen. Alley-oop.
Completely unselfish with the basketball. Look at the assist total, and you can tell that both teams have learned very well that sharing is the true joy in this game.
Embiid's trying for position in the paint, and he curls in, gets inside, and slams it home. That's a 15-2 run for the Sixers. And now he moves, trying to take it. Oh, that's a get out of my way. I'm throwing it down. That's a 14-6 run for the 76ers. And this one is finished. The final score is 128-83. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for joining us and good night.
Here could not have been more dominant in this game. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Knicks really lost big in this matchup, and you can tell it was tough on them.
And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united.
The Knicks got their point scoring from these guys on screen.
Player of the game.
Simmons
was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup. Here's a look at the numbers. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1. Right back. Pretty fake, fools the defense. Knocks it down. That's his first shot of the night.
He just made him look like a statue as he blew by him for the layup and the finish.
And that will do it. The final score is 113-91. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying good night.
Here, the 76ers were like an avalanche when it came to their offense. And they did so much scoring, they made it look easy. Some days, it just feels like everything is going to drop. And they were definitely feeling it here today. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Knicks
just couldn't get within striking distance toward the end of the game.
And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, You could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss.
Player of the game.
Joel Embiid did not shy away from contact in this game. He did the dirty work, getting plenty of rebounds to help his team get the win. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
And here's another look at that spectacular play. And here's another look at that solid finish at the rim.
To beat themselves rather than their opponent.
New York's hoping to stop this run and stop it now. Bang! Three-pointer. A 9-0 run for the Sixers.
Knock it in.
Moves back for 3 from downtown. Bang! Steps back and sinks the 3.
Normally, I'm not a fan of a guy stepping back to get the three-point shot off. But in this case, it...
And that's it. The final buzzer goes. The final score is 80-78. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying good night.
Here, the 76ers.
Got the win in a nail-biter.
They were very opportunistic on defense, and it earned them a bunch of steals. Those first turnovers made all of the difference. The Knicks finished on the losing end of a close score.
And even though they shot so well from the field, I bet they're only thinking about the shots they missed. This was a tough game to lose.
What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the New York Knicks.
Player of the game.
Joel Embiid did not shy away from contact in this game. He did the dirty work, getting plenty of rebounds to help his team get the win. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fargo Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's Game 6 of the Eastern Conference semifinals between the Philadelphia 76ers and the New York Knicks. Hello again, everyone. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand calling the action tonight. Philadelphia is coming into tonight's game 3 games to 2 advantage. It's pretty simple. They win and they advance, then they lose, and they have the pressure of a Game 7.
And no one wants that pressure of a Game 7 where anything can happen.
Oh, what a great dunk.
Who's got basketball courage? We'll find out when this guy's driving down the lane full speed. Do you stand in front, hold your ground, or do you slide out of the way? Who's got basketball courage?
To the rim, lays it up and gets the roll. And here's another look at that solid finish at the rim.
Keep doing what you do. There's dribble pin.
Moves around the defender, swatted away by Lopez. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. And looks like some substitutions going to be made now for the team.
And you've got your assist total up. Then you're going to...
And he slams it home. And the whistle. And one. Time for the free throw for a chance at a three-point play.
Oh, my. That is a big-time finish right there. Finishing through contact for the possible three-point play with a hammer dunk.
Some points. Muhammad throws it up from deep in the corner. And Shabazz Muhammad with the nice look from three-point range.
Excellent balance, beautiful release, knocked it in.
Shot clock says 12, curls in. Oh, quick adjustment, now he gives it up. Knocks it down, 1-point game. And here's another look at that solid finish at the rim. Two pressure free throws. They maintain, though, their three-point lead. Porzingis goes for the tie. He puts it in and ties the game. Oh, we're going to go to overtime. And he curls in. Oh, no. He just crushed the defender with the slam.
The power and force of that dunk was off the charts.
Looking to get free. Walker on the drive for the layup, score the goal, and the foul. And now it's one free throw to finish off a three-point play.
That's great body control right there. Finishes the shot and now goes to the free throw line.
And that'll do it. They clinched the series here tonight.
It was close, but the true greatness of this team showed through when it had to come up big, playing inspired, passionate basketball to advance on in the NBA playoff.
Here we go with the 76ers are one step closer to a championship with today's win. Still, the journey is far from over. They've got to stay focused. They want this journey to end with the Larry O'Brien trophy in their hands. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Philadelphia. The Knicks were eliminated from the playoffs today, and I'm sure there are no words that can make them feel better right now. Making the playoffs can be considered a success, but that's probably not what they want to hear right now. The Knicks relied on these guys for their scoring here today.
Player of the game.
Simmons seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again, he kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing. Let's check out his stats. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.